Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. How are those ascension symptoms going? I know the doctors can't find anything wrong. You're just fine. What is woozy, isn't it? The transition phases are tough. All right, let me burn some incense here, and then we'll get through the energies. I'm hoping I'll be able to do some more readings. Sometimes when you're woozy, my goodness, can't hardly do anything. Okay. Very good. So no, everyone here is protected. Everyone here is powerful. We just have to remember that. Sometimes we think we're weak. We are opposite of that. Let me tell you, super strong, super powerful. No one would be able to live through any of what you have lived through. And that would just be one thing. All of them? Oh, no. Okay. So, all right, let's see what the messages are for Pisces. What is helpful? Sometimes we need warnings too. So we have Skull underneath, which is the Game Over card, number 24. And then we have Orca Records, number 39. And then we have Butterfly Evolved. Also ancestors here too. 34, 11, Past. We have Journey. There's that Buffalo of Abundance. Show up anytime now, please. It will really help out. Okay, and then we have number 23 and 26, Timing and Action. Okay, so 26. Guess what year we're in? 26. Guess what's coming up? Fire horse. Guess what most of the signs are moving into? Aries. What does that mean? Fire. Okay, reading's over. But what's so wonderful is that with the records and the Game Over card, we talked about Orcus, which is a really far planet. And that is, it's like a Pluto, Hades, underworld. But the thing about Orcus that really sticks out in my mind is it has to do with the vows we make. Okay, let's look. Let's get a little more insight just for help. So it obviously depends, what planet, what house, what sign that's in, how that affects you personally. So let's see, Orcus. Orcus also had a moon, so like a counterpart. Okay. Tied to Game Over, punishment, and broken oaths. Guardian of cosmic law. It's not random. Binding, enclosure, consequences that cannot be escaped. So, Punisher, Orcus is the punisher of oath breakers and those who violate sacred contracts. Okay? It's moral accountability. It operates where justice is delayed or avoided in life. Okay. Okay. So when Orcus is in effect, there is no bypassing of consequence. Truth is revealed over time. These are contracts, vows, and soul agreements. What is denied returns as fate. Okay. It's restoring balance when integrity is broken. Now, Pisces, this is not I did something wrong, this is why things are ending. This is more like you've stood your ground. You have asked for an oath to be fulfilled, and there was someone out there who decided not to. Think about in the Lord of the Rings, those ghosts, those spirits that lived in the mountain because they were given an oath, or they, said an oath, and they didn't fulfill it. So guess what? They got trapped as spirits, as ghosts in a mountain. So until that oath was fulfilled, they were not free. Okay. I've also been listening to this song that's been on my heart. It's part of the Requiem Mass in Catholicism. And the translation in English from Latin goes like this: Merciful Jesus, merciful Jesus, merciful Jesus, merciful Jesus, you who take away the sins of the world, grant them rest. Grant them rest. And then it repeats, and then at the end it says, everlasting, everlasting rest. So in life, in past lives, we have, and everyone has, said vows in one way or the other. And I'm not talking about a marriage vow. I'm like talking about, this is deep. So that means this is a contract. You have upheld your end. Someone else, maybe they have not upheld theirs. So because of that, there is an ending. And it hurts no matter if you upheld your vow or you didn't. An ending hurts. So this is where you've given past people the opportunity to uphold their vows in this life. And what have they done? Have they upheld it? It's like, okay, you did your part, I did my part, we agree to it. Things happen. At the end of a vow, at the end of an oath, that's where people can go their separate ways. There's no energy due. No one owes anything. Okay, so with this year of the snake winding down, and we're going into the year of the fire horse, any vow that has been broken or not lived up to is clear. And that means that relationship has to end. Okay, so there will be people that are going to, but wait, I didn't mean. It doesn't matter. You still did or didn't do what you said. Or you changed the agreement or hoped that you could change it. When you make a vow, especially to Orcus, and look, Orca records, that is set in stone, that is written in blood, that is your word. Okay, so if this lifetime someone was meant to come in and fulfill a vow, and they're not. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, 10:04 on the clock. So you're seeing how all of this is unfolding, how there are things that are ending. You're giving people the chance to fulfill the vow. Like, it's clear that that's why they're in your life. And everyone has free will, right? I can make choices. So if someone does not fulfill their vow, guess what? They lose you, Pisces, which is the worst thing in the world. Okay. However, you have to keep going on your journey. You can't stop. You continually move forward. With the action and fire card here, old things are burned away. Old people. But what that leads you to constantly is abundance. You might have thought it was a certain person, not them anymore. The universe will bring you in someone else who's like, okay, I'll take that vow. And they'll have time to see if they honor that or not. Okay, so things change. There's a shape-shifting energy here. A rising of a phoenix here. A teacher here. So that is the lesson for all of us, Pisces, is that everyone has the opportunity to fulfill a vow. But if they choose not to, Orcus will come in and exact, I want to say punishment, I want to say revenge, but it's not even that. It's at a higher level than that. It's like they'll lose you. They will lose. I almost said use. So they've been using you as a connection to the divine. But as soon as they break that vow and betray or whatever they do, they lose that connection. And after you've had that connection and then you don't have it, oh wow, that is really difficult energy to go through. It's like losing your magic genie, okay? It's like, oh, I'm on the magic carpet and everything's working out great. Oh wait, the magic carpet's gone and I'm plummeting in more ways than one. It will hit everyone in the way that they are most attached to, in whatever way that is, to remind them, oh, I broke a vow. Okay, wow. This is very intensely spiritual. So just be reassured that if you have been betrayed in any way, you don't have to think about that person twice, because they are creating their own justice, their own trap. And usually that happens in the mind. And then it spills out into the rest of their life. Everything just goes downhill because they didn't do what they agreed to do. So this could be like a karmic relationship, a twin flame. I know there's so many names for all kinds of things, and I'm not that great at knowing what all that means, but we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Aries, Taurus energy. Because that's the, wow, oh, hello, King of Wands, someone who probably didn't live up to their vow. It's like someone's whole life gets slowed down. Oh, wow. 5 of Cups. Disappointment. There you are, Pisces. Oh, God forbid a Pisces gets disappointed. 14:44 on the clock. But look, we have this independent, luxurious, like rewards. Because all of this disappointed energy is because a King of Wands turned their back on their vow, on their Pisces. But what they don't realize is you will still get everything that you've ever wanted. But everything that they want, that they're like, oh, I don't need Pisces anymore. My life is going great, and look at me, and egomaniac. They don't realize that all of that goodness was because you were there. And now that you are no longer there, oh wait, my magic carpet is gone now. I'm falling fast. There is nothing I can do, right? Everything for them is slowing down. We've got the Truth card here. So someone's learning a lesson in a very difficult kind of way. The Empress, because you have this abundant nature, but it's kind of hidden in this like, hey, I'm a Pisces. I seem really naive and happy, and oh wait, this fire sign was like, oh, I can take advantage of this situation. I can breadcrumb. I can be mean. I can do all kinds of stuff, and I'll still just siphon that Pisces energy. Oh, yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah, because this is what happened. You're like, oh, wait, no, I don't like this. This is not what I signed up for. Bye, I'm out. I will walk away. And they didn't think you would. They did not think you would, but you did. And you took your magic carpet with you. You took your genie and your lamp. They did not expect this with the moon. Now there's a lot of anxiety and fear and probably nightmares. 3 of Cups. What's the 3 of Cups? Yeah, I feel like you're fine. You're like, okay, well, it's just another one of those kind of people. Yeah, you've cried a bit, but not as much as you thought you would. And it's because you know, on that deeper level, okay, someone just didn't uphold their vow. Let me just keep going. Yeah, and look what happens. You dump that cup out, right? 3 cups. You're like, oh no, these cups, they're not great. I'm going to kick these cups over. So you dump them out, and then the universe is like, oh, okay, here's a new cup. Better cup. Shiny cup. Clean cup. Because you have trusted in the universe. You're like, okay, if this isn't right for me, I'm going to move on. What that King of Cups offered you was not enough. You offered so much, and they offered so little. They were competing with you. Ooh, gross. 10 of Cups. Because they thought they were all that and a bag of chips. They liked the fighting because then they could just suck energy off of you, emotion off of you. It's like they didn't want anything good. Ugh. Here we go, 9 of Cups. Yeah, and the Hanged One, that's your energy. So no matter what happens with the 3 of Wands, in the future, you're fine. Just surrender everything to the universe. Like, okay, things just didn't work out. Next. Like, back to that Requiem. It's a song that is like when someone dies. Give them rest. Give them rest. Because it's like you didn't judge them. You're like, let me give it a shot. It didn't work out, okay. Let's keep going. Like, don't doubt your divinity, Pisces. I'm going to use a phrase I don't normally use, chosen one. You've come to this earth to show love and kindness to people, especially those who feel like they don't deserve it or that they've done too much. But you've given them a chance to return to God, to return to the divine, to know that it's okay to mess up. What do you do after that, though? Yeah, so even if in the past they were sneaky, slimy SOBs, right? They can always come back. And you were giving them that opportunity, and yet it looks like they fumbled it. And now they have to deal with the consequences of that. Right? 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. I mean, you do not want to be in this person's mind. But you're okay. Because you gave it your best. You fulfilled your vow. And now your part in this phase is over. And then you go towards this, 10 of Pentacles. Right? And it's by following your heart and being as loving as you are. Even if it takes time, you will get it. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, so Pisces, you're amazing. Don't forget that. This is a very firm, friendly reminder of how much beauty you offer into the world. So don't forget that, and don't get jaded because there's people that are competitive and gross, wanting to take that away from you. You give it, and then if you see some shenanigans, you're out the door. Thank you, next. Because that's your gift, that's your beauty in this life, is to show people what real love is. And if someone wants to take that or use that, abuse that, they are making another vow. And they're not going to want to pay it because it will be very difficult. And you don't have to worry about that. The universe will do that for you. So keep on your way and don't lose hope. Don't lose faith that you're now just ascending and meeting people that are in alignment with you now. And everyone else is falling away, and it's fast. And as high as you've brought them on your magic carpet ride, that's a long way down. No parachute. Okay. So you are the ultimate teacher. Ugh. So I do not envy this King of Wands who's really going through it now. They think, oh, my friends, oh, guess what? You probably won't have those friends. You'll probably be really alone, really disappointed in life. But that's what people choose. All right, Pisces, I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hype the video. That's all free, and it just helps the content get out to help others. And thank you for donations, super giving things, and emails and comments. I will get to you when I can feel like I can see small print. But until then, we're just going through this ascension phase and feeling the wooziness. But hey, we're fish. We can do it. All right, Pisces, I love you. We'll see you soon.